to another video. Today it's another match preview. It's Swansea City versus Peterborough United this Saturday in the Sky Bet Championship. But before we get into our part, we've got a Peterborough fan on. His channel's called Caiden United. So yeah, we've got him on to give you his thoughts from a Peterborough fan's perspective. So before we get into our part, we'll hand it over to him for his.
So Posh, Swansea on Saturday is going to be a tough one. I'd like to see us win this one, but we obviously do know how tough this game will be. We've not got the best away record. We won our first away game last week, which was a good confidence boost for us, and we've won our first 2 games in a row of the season, which is very good to see. Hopefully we can make it 3. Whether we will, I'm not too sure. You're a very strong side. It might be a little bit of a struggle for us. We've got Johnson Clark-Harris back, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, he'll be a threat for us on Saturday. But we've also got a few other players you should look out for. We've got a few key players. I would probably say Nathan Thompson has been our best player so far this season. We've also got players like Norburn, Dembele. So yeah, going into the game, we're not on a bad run of form, but you just need to. I think we need to at least be picking up a point against you lot. Obviously it will be tough, but yeah, I think I'll take a draw. We're not bringing too many fans because obviously it's in Wales for us. It's a long 4 to 5 hours, I think. So yeah, we're still bringing. I think it is just over 300 at the minute, which obviously isn't fantastic, but by Saturday I think it will be about 400, 450. So for us, we're a small club, it's not too bad. Score prediction finally then, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I'd like to stay positive, so yeah, I'll be trying to be positive and go for a 1-1 draw.
So massive thanks for him for featuring on our channel. He does some decent Peterborough content, so go subscribe to him. His link will be down in the description.
So now on to our part, but before we get into that, we want to just, thank you all for 800 subscribers. We've been doing this channel for a while now, and yeah, the support on the channel recently has been excellent. Obviously, I think our last 3 vlogs have got like 3k combined, something like that, which is ridiculous compared to what we were normally getting, and we've gone up 30 subs in the last week or so, which is just tremendous. So yeah, we've hit 800. Obviously, we've got that one last push now to 900 before we can start the road to that big 1k. But yeah, thanks for 800. And Luke, if there's anything you want to add.
I just want to thank you for your support really over the last few years. Obviously, like you said, we've been doing this channel for a while now, and to get to that 800 milestone is obviously really good. But obviously we don't want to stop here. We want to keep on going for as long as we can really. Obviously 900 is the next milestone, and then obviously 1000 after that if we can get to it. But obviously thank you for your support. We do really appreciate it. And yeah, on to the preview.
Yeah, so now on to our thoughts then. So yeah, this is going to be a very tough game. It always is in the Championship, and Peterborough have had a good start considering they're newly promoted, so it ain't going to be an easy game. Obviously we're off the back of 2 home wins and an away defeat. So yeah, we're not on bad form really. I think we were like 4 unbeaten before we lost to Birmingham, so yeah, that bit of a blip, but we still played well in that Birmingham game. So yeah, I think we can win this. It just depends how we play, but Peterborough won't make it easy for us. But what's your thoughts going into this game then?
Yeah, it will be a tough game. I don't know much about Peterborough, to be honest. I know they have had a decent start to the season, and they've picked up some results here and there. But yeah, our form has been decent. Obviously we played Birmingham in our last game, which I did go to. And it was a decent game, and obviously I'm glad Obafemi scored, got his first goal for the club, especially in front of our fans. That was an amazing moment. But yeah, obviously Peterborough, a completely different team. They had a completely different ball game, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully we can get back to winning ways, because I think that's what we need to do. We need to try and keep up the momentum. Obviously we played well against West Brom and Cardiff, so we just need to try and build up that momentum once again, and we should be able to beat Peterborough.
Yeah, and as for the injury news then, so starting off for Swansea, Luke will address you with the Swansea injury news.
Yeah, for Swans we got a fully fit squad. We haven't heard of any injuries so far, so we got a fully fit squad to choose from.
Yeah, and as for Peterborough, I believe they've got 1 player out injured. I believe his name's Ricky J. Jones, an 18-year-old. I believe he's out injured. So yeah, only 1 for them, so not many injuries for either side there. Then key players then, so if there's any Peterborough fans watching this, you need to look out for Joel Perreault. He's been on fire this season, 8 goals. I think 7 of them are coming in the league, if I'm correct. Jamie Patterson as well, who I believe's got, he's got maybe 9 goal contributions in his last 5 games, something like that. And Olivier Nacham as well. He's miles above this Championship level, and we're very lucky to have him, and he's a great player. But would you add anyone else? Or would you keep it just those 3?
A surprising one, but I'd go for Ben Hamer. I don't think he's really made a bad mistake for us so far since he's been in goal. I think he's had some, he's made some good saves at times, especially one, I think it was against West Brom when he saved it, I think it went off the bar. I thought it was a great save that he made. And yeah, he's been good for us ever since he's, come into the side, so I'd have to say him as well.
Yeah, and now on to Peterborough key players then. So I'm going to go for, is it Sariki Dembele, a very good player there. I'll also go with Johnson Clark-Harris, who, has been a great striker for them at League One level and not bad at Championship level either. And I'll also go with Jack Marriott, obviously ex-Derby player, but would you add anyone else? Or would you just keep it those three?
Yeah, I'd keep it those three. I have very good things about that Dembele, so we need to try and keep him quiet especially.
Yeah, so now moving on to the lineups, we go with them for the Swans. So for me, in goals, I'm going to go with Ben Hamer. Right wing back, I'm going to go with Ethan Laird. 3 centre backs, I'm going to go with Ryan Bennett, Ben Cabango, and I'm going to bring Ryan Manning back in. Left wing back, Jake Bidwell. 2 in midfield, Matt Grimes and Jay Fulton, because Jay Fulton's been really out of favour, and I think it's not very fair on him because he's had a very good season last season and he's one of our better players, and I think Corey Smith does deserve a rest as well as that. Just ahead of them, I'll go with Olivier Ntcham. And then 2 up front, I'm going to go with Perot and Patterson because I think Obafemi's not quite ready yet to, come into the team fully game after game. But what's your lineup then?
Yeah, in goal I'll go for Ben Hamer. Right wing back Ethan Laird, left wing back Jake Bidwell. For at the back I'll go for Ryan Bennett, Ben Cabango, and Rhys Williams. In midfield I'll go for Grimes. I will also go for Fulton as well because he just hasn't had that much game time for us so far, and it has been quite unfair. But I suppose it's just squad rotation, man. You can't always play the same players all the time, and I feel like Fulton now needs to come into the side. And yeah, ahead of them, I'll go for Olivier Ntcham. And I can't really drop Patterson or Perot, I can't. So I'll have to put those 2 up front, because they've both been very, very good for us in recent games. So I'll have to keep them up front.
Yeah, so finally on to prediction then. I am confident. I'm going to go 2-0 Swans. I'm going to go with Jay Fulton to score back in his return into the starting 11, and I'm also going to go with Joel Perot to bag. But yeah, what's your prediction?
I think I'm going to be confident going into this game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Swans. I think Dembele will score for them because he's been scoring quite a lot of goals recently. And for us, I'll go for Joel Perot and Olivier Ntcham.
Yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this video, a massive thanks once again for 800, and we will be back again tomorrow for the matchday vlog, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.